6 minutes left.
Yeah. 4 minutes, whatever it is now. It hasn't gone live yet.
See the newspaper guy? Yeah. Tell him we do not have Wi-Fi. Okay.
That's our reason why we're not.
Yes. Thank you.
There we go.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome in, everyone, to Indiana High School football. It is Class 3A Sectional 28 final here in Decatur, home of the Belmont Braves, as they host the Bishop Luers Knights. I'm Dan Vance, on commentary with me, Sean Boswell. And, Sean, it's going to be a really interesting game. This Belmont team, winless in the regular season, and then kind of the Cinderella team here in the postseason, picking up 2 straight wins and getting to a sectional final.
Absolutely. It's something like a movie or something you'd see in the movies as well. So, like you said, they didn't win a game during the regular season. Obviously, the underdogs in both first-round games, able to come out victorious in both those, including a huge upset over Concordia High School. SAC, a very good team. But we'll see how they go against tonight against Luers and all those offensive weapons they have. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, fantastic win last week for Belmont. And not only did they beat Concordia, they did it at Concordia and at a very sloppy Zollner Stadium. Impressive win for the Belmont Braves. They come into this game at 2-9. Those wins in the postseason over Garrett and Concordia. Bishop Luers comes into this game at 7-4. They topped Heritage and West Noble to get to this Sectional 28 championship game here in Class 3A, and one that I think a lot of people expected to be a Bishop Luers Concordia rematch from the regular season. Belmont played spoiler last week and will look to play spoiler again tonight. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. Right here in Decatur, Indiana, home field of the Belmont Braves, and this contest tonight against the Bishop Luers Knights. And Sean alluded to all of the weapons that Bishop Luers has. That starts at the quarterback position. Norm McNapke, the senior, 2,511 passing yards on the year, threw for over 500 yards in a game, and they did lose that game, but I don't care if you lose the game. I don't care who you're playing. You throw for 500 yards in a game, you're a pretty skilled quarterback.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's very talented. He has many weapons, like you said, but he knows how to use them, and he knows how to get the ball out of his hands quick and down the field accurately.
Jordan Presley, the running back, obviously has had a successful year as well. 134 carries, 957 yards. He'll be looking to eclipse the 1,000-yard mark this year. And just the athletes returning the ball. You can't kick to these guys. Justin Gasson came in last week and had 3 returns for touchdowns. And then you have Jordan Presley, who's been returning kicks for touchdowns all year as well. So many offensive weapons for this Bishop Luers team. But for Belmont, the positive is that you faced a team last week in Concordia that had a lot of offensive weapons too. They were able to stifle them enough.
Absolutely. You faced Anderson Drew. You faced both those brothers and the quarterback, Jake Bird. Obviously very solid offense in Concordia. They are no slouch in the SAC this year. They competed in a lot of games, including against Bishop Luers. Very similar teams, I would say, as far as the amount of weapons they have on the offensive side of things. But I would give the edge to Luers as far as how deep they are. Like you mentioned Gaston, you mentioned Presley. Nate Moore, very solid receiver on the outside. You've got Jamek Johnson, another skilled slot guy, can do it all. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Belmont matches up against such a deep and talented team in Luers.
And Bishop Luers in this game is one of 5 remaining Summit Athletic Conference teams in play. And outside of this game, they're playing each other. In Class 6A, we have Snyder against Homestead. We have Bishop Dwinger against Wayne in Class 4A. Belmont, the lone Northeast 8 team to make it to a sectional final after finishing last in the Northeast 8. So we've talked about that, and it's been the topic all week. It'll continue to be the topic tonight. And as long as Belmont keeps playing, just a terrific story for them in the postseason. I have to give you a little praise here as we talk about terrific stories. You got some great news this week about your future as well.
I did. I was blessed enough to be able to give the opportunity to go play football in France. Had a guy that gave me some connections and ended up sending some tape out, and then got back to me and offered me a contract, and able to sign that earlier in this week and made a little announcement and got a lot of love from family and friends, and I'm just feeling extremely blessed. So that starts in the beginning of January.
So enjoying what you got. I'm professional football player Sean Boswell.
Nah.
Here on commentary. It's true. It's true. And great college career for you at St. Francis. You know a thing or two about football in this area and football in general. So congratulations to you on an excellent opportunity to go to France and play football, and just the opportunity to live in France.
Yeah,
that's got to be different. Have you brushed up on your French yet?
I'm picking up right now. I just downloaded an app actually, and it's helped me so far. I know the basics and a little bit of some. I'm learning. That's for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So we are closing in on about 2 minutes here, just under 2 minutes until the kickoff of this game. Getting ready to get the ceremonial coin toss to see who will receive first. And like we said, if you're Belmont and Bishop Luers is receiving at any point in this game, your goal would be to kick the ball. I don't know where you're going to kick it. You got obviously Gaston and Presley are going to be back for, to receive most of those, but you name some other weapons there. Jamek Johnson, one of them, who's also out there on the return team a lot. You don't want to kick it to him either. So will be an interesting choice to see how Belmont plays that, and really to see how Belmont plays all around tonight.
Yeah, we're going to see it straight from the beginning as Luers is going to receive the opening kickoff, and we'll see what Belmont's strategy right out the gate.
It'll be fun to see here. Obviously, the thought with an underdog team a lot of times is you want to try to get up early, but this Belmont team really impressive last week. It's not like they jumped all over Concordia. That was a close game the entire way. Coming down to the nitty-gritty in the fourth quarter there when Aaron Lehrman caught the touchdown pass to take the lead in that game. They led for good. Defense stepped up huge down the stretch there as Concordia was trying to march that ball down the field and was gaining headway in that one. So do not discount the Belmont Braves. I think that's one thing that a lot of us have learned, and Coach Kyle Lindsay and Bishop Luers have to have that in their mind.
Absolutely. Belmont's defense has played tremendous in the postseason, gave up only 6 points in the first round, and last week I believe only gave up 21 points. And interesting point, both these teams have played Concordia on the year, and Luers beat them by 3 points, 34-31, and Belmont actually beat them by a touchdown. So based on the head-to-head, you give a slight edge to Belmont, but obviously going into this game they are the underdog for the third round in a row, but that's worked out for them so far. We'll see how they respond.
Field conditions not too terrible here tonight. I mean, you can tell by on the camera here where there's some spots that are a little bit muddier, but there's no rain tonight, so that's nice. The wind is not whipping, and that's something that both of these teams have to appreciate after a long season of rough conditions.
Absolutely.
There's the kickoff. They are going to onside it. Whew. Bold decision out.
They might have got that one. I think they jarred it loose on the hit, and I think Belmont recovered it.
Belmont, wow. That kick going to Grant LaSure. Wow, a big onside kick. There's the answer, at least for the first time, of what the Belmont Braves are going to do on the kickoff.
Absolutely. Now Luers facing some adversity right off the bat. Haven't really had that in these first 2 games in the playoffs, and we'll see how they respond.
You got to imagine that Bishop Luers knew that they weren't going to kick that ball to Presley or Gaston, but that probably wasn't on their radar.
No.
Certainly wasn't on mine.
It did not seem like they were expecting that little sky kick for the onside.
Wilder under center here for Belmont. He'll take it and he'll keep it, but he'll be drugged down at a gain of maybe a yard on the play. Brought down by Nick Berkmeyer, the junior linebacker.
Big number 79 got some penetration in the backfield right off the bat in that one. I think he's the nose guard. Yeah, that's a big boy, tough to block up front.
Wilder has some options here. Aaron Larabin, Noah Macklin. He'll hand that ball off to Colin Mills, and he'll be stopped again there. Gain of about 2 on the play. Looks like that was going to be Alan Jackson there, the senior, part of this big defensive front for Bishop Luers.
Alan Jackson been a playmaker for Luers all year on the defensive end of things. I just love his name, Alan Jackson. Great country artist, but not for Luers. He's a great defensive player for them.
We'll bring up 3rd and 7 ball on the Bishop Luers 43-yard line as Belmont trying to gain some traction on the ground. You got Noah Macklin, very dangerous receiver, 6'4", here lined up on the near side of your screen. And you're going to pitch, and he's not going to gain much. We do got a flag in on the play.
That was a quick flag. I'm not sure what that could be other than either offsides or holding.
Caden Freed there on the pitch. I'm going to call a legal block there against Belmont. That will be declined and bring up 4th down, so nowhere to go for Belmont on the ground here on this first possession of the game.
Interesting play call there. 3rd and pretty long with the toss play. Didn't want to test the mismatch. You got Noah Macklin 6'4" on the outside. That's a mismatch any high school game you play. I don't think you have a corner 6'4" in Indiana high school football.
They look like they are going to go for it here. Macklin on the near side, Lehrman on the far side. He's going to go back. He's going to look for Macklin. He's going to go deep.
He's got him.
He's got that one all the way into the touchdown for Macklin, and Belmont strikes first.
Wow, Noah Macklin, the 6'4", 165 receiver, got some separation, not just the length. He burnt him deep on the fade. Impressive throw as well.
Good speed, great throw, and bold play calling for Belmont. Nothing to lose. You got to take chances. Onside kick, go for it on 4th down, throw that long ball, and Belmont is in business here in the first quarter. We'll bring on Cole Rezo for the extra point. Goes away, and it's a nice kick for the extra point. And Belmont has taken a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter, striking fast. And if you're Luers, got to stay composed. You know this team is capable, and now you know they're capable against you. So hopefully they can show some composure, and if they're able to test the Luers defensive backs so successfully, it could be a difficult night for Concordia. Obviously that defensive front line steps up big, but when they go to the air, Jonathan Wilder to Noah Macklin. 6'4" Wilder, 6'4" Macklin. Got some size, and like you said, Sean, an impressive job by Noah Macklin to beat his defender.
Absolutely. I'm anxious to see if Belmont comes back and does the same exact thing on the little sky kick, pooch kick, and take advantage of Luers being unexpected again. I'd go to the same guy. I believe that is 26, or I can't see the number very well.
It was 25. Greg Lasher there.
Yep.
He kicked it to the first time, and yeah, why not? Go to him again.
At this point, anything's a better option than kicking to Gaston and Presley back there.
Test the nerves up front, and we'll see what he's going to do. He is. That was a fair catch there. Pretty good decision there by Kamari Harris.
Absolutely. Smart play there. I'm sure Coach Kyle Lindsay, asked after that first kick, when they came to the sideline, told him, hey, don't be afraid to call a fair catch. They can't hit you. All you got to worry about is catching the ball.
Yep. So we'll see what Belmont's game plan is on future kickoffs, but gone to the onside route. The unfortunate part of the onside route is you give this high-powered offense great field position. They're going to take this ball on their own 41-yard line. Norman Knapke in the shotgun. He'll take that one, pitch out to the outside. He's got a little bit of room, a couple blocks out across the 45. That's Jamek Johnson, and he will gain about 5 on the play.
Good play from Lehrman, coming from depth in the safety position, tracking down Johnson, who's got a lot of speed.
Knapke now on 2nd and 5. And we got some movement there on the offensive end. And so they should move the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. And we have a timeout.
Wow.
Again, here by Bishop Luers. So that penalty flag will be picked up, but quick timeout.
No home field advantage apparently with these refs. Home of Belmont not getting the call on that one.
So the Knights may be a little bit rattled here as they call their first timeout. And we're going to take it quickly with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
So running play coming home. From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Park.
Quick timeout there for Luers, just trying to obviously get some things going here. Knapke will be in the shotgun. Jordan Presley lined up back there with him. And Presley in motion. Pass over to Gaston. And he tripped up by the ghost. And nowhere to go there for Luers. We'll bring up 3rd down. And it looks about 6 yards here. This ball's going to be spotted on the 45-yard line of Luers.
Turf Monster got him on that one.
Yeah.
You mentioned the field conditions earlier, and it's not great, but these players are going to have to adjust because it's only going to get worse from here.
Absolutely. Knapke alone back there. He's in the shotgun. He's going to go to the air. He's got a target. It's going to be Johnson, but he's going to be short of the first down. Didn't even get that ball to the 50. So it will bring up 4th down and 3. So we'll see what Luers will do. Looks like they're going to go for it as well here right at midfield.
This is a big 4th down here for Belmont.
Laird trying to test the defensive line is Knapke. He'll take the snap. And he's going to pooch that ball away. He's going to roll, and that's the good thing about this field. If you're the receiving team, is it's not going to roll very far. That ball stops about where it landed. Especially on a kick like that where you're not getting much air under it.
Absolutely.
The ball's going to die out.
Yeah, that's a big stop for Belmont. Even not letting them go for it on 4th down, to not have the confidence for Luers. That's a big confidence boost if you're the Braves here moving forward. You scored on your first drive. You stopped them on their first drive, and now it's time to move forward. Keep putting up points.
Wilder still under center here. He's going to go to the air again.
Oh,
he's got a man. We are going to go incomplete.
Jeez.
That one intended to Macklin. A little bit of double coverage there, trying to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen again.
There's a little bump there. I don't know if they just deemed that uncatchable or not, but if I'm Belmont, I'm doing that again. Like I said, the 6'4" Noah Macklin, there's nobody on the field that can cover him one-on-one. So let your playmakers try to make a play.
Macklin again lined up on the near side of your screen. Lehrman on the far side. Wilder's going to keep it on his own there and nowhere really to go. So he'll be stopped around their line of scrimmage. Looks like he might have gained a couple yards there on forward progress. So it'll bring up 3rd and 8 with the ball spotted on the Belmont 29-yard line. Nowhere to go so far for the Belmont run game. But junior quarterback Jonathan Wilder not shy about going to the air. Wilder under center again here. He'll hand that ball off and gain of about a yard on the play. Looks like number 5, Joe Laughlin on the carry.
They're going to have to punt this one away. Don't want to give Luers too good a field position. Number 6. Is that number 6 back there to punt?
You certainly don't want to kick it to number 2 back here for Bishop Luers. That's Jordan Presley. I assume that's Gaston. It's hard to tell from here. He's going to punt that towards the sideline.
Little rugby style.
Yeah, not a bad punt there. That was from Kobe Ortiz, the junior, there to punt that one away. So we'll push Luers back to about where they were when they had to punt the ball away themselves. So nothing going there for Belmont, but still have the momentum on their side right now.
Absolutely. I liked what they did in the first drive. They kind of played it over the top coverage. They weren't going to get beat over the top, put everything underneath them, and it worked out for them. So.
Snapke, he's going to go to the air, and a quick strike, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Intended for Cameron Hedgecock there on the outside. So Napke trying to strike quickly here, catch the Belmont defense sleeping a little bit if he can. Janarian Moore here on the near side of the screen. And he's going to break away. There's Presley. He's got room out in the open field. He's going to get out to about the 30-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. So a first down there for Bishop Luers. Jordan Presley, if he gets to the outside like that and bounces around, he is a troublemaker.
Absolutely. Jordan Presley's been doing it all season. He's just a playmaker for them. He can play any position on the offensive side of things, and all you want to do is get the ball in his hands. And he's always a threat to go to the end zone every time.
22 yards will put him close to the 1,000-yard mark on the season. There's Napke. He's going to go again. You might as well. Presley's running. Avoids a tackle right there in the backfield. Gets out to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Belmont had a good chance of getting a tackle for loss on that play. I can't see the number. It looks like 54. Craig Blackburn got some penetration, but was unable to bring Presley down.
There's Napke. He's going to go to the air this time. Looking at the sideline. He's got a man. I believe that was Gaston over there on the left side. And that one is complete, and we'll bring up a new first down for the Bishop Luers Knights.
That was a beautiful route by Gaston. Able to stop on a dime in these kind of conditions is very impressive.
Don't want to give these receivers any kind of space. We know that Napke can make big plays and big passes. He'll hand this ball off to Presley on the ground, up the right side. He's got a hole, and into the end zone is Jordan Presley for the touchdown.
Great block from your receivers. I believe that was Nate Moore, 16, able to give him in the edge, and Presley with an edge is dangerous, like you said before. Touchdown, Luers.
Presley breaks out to the outside and gets that running room. He's a real problem. The extra point is good from number 29, Carter Drake. And we have a 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter as Bishop Luers strikes back, and they do it on the legs of Jordan Presley, who ran for about 38 yards on that possession total. Unofficially puts him about 5 yards away from 1,000 rushing yards on the season. Not a ton of guys in the SAC were able to do that this year. Very pass-heavy conference. Jordan Presley, one of the impressive ones, and has been for a number of years, both at Bishop Luers and then prior to that as a running back for Homestead, has always been able to pick up big yardage for both of those teams over his career.
Absolutely. Like you said, it was a pretty pass-heavy conference this season, but you had the guys to do it. Norman Kanapke, Jake Bird, Goody, Homestead. They got both those quarterbacks.
I mean, John Barnes and Snyder.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a long time since you can pretty much name the quarterback of every SAC team because they're all some of the best players in the conference. You could talk for days. Bailey Mirzo at Northrop.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, they're.
And that's one of the reasons why it was so competitive this year. It was just everybody was neck and neck.
Luers will kick this ball off now. That'll be John Podzolinski. He'll kick that one deep to about the 15. He's going to look to go up the middle. And he'll get jammed up next. A little extra room out there, out to about the 40-yard line. Quality return there from Aaron Lehrman.
Aaron Lehrman on the return. Brought down by Contrail Ash at about the 40-yard line where the Braves will begin.
Lehrman, he's on all the teams for Belmont. He's defense making a difference, offense, receiver, and obviously in the return game.
Thought he was going to be jammed up there around the 35 or so. Gets some extra yardage. It's Wilder under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to look to go to the air. He's going to go up to the sideline to Macklin there. And he'll gain about 6 yards on the play. So looking to pick them apart through the air, maybe some short ones here for Belmont.
Luers still hasn't really, they're loading the box. They're bringing their safeties up 7 yards away from line of scrimmage and locking up on the corners. And if they're going to do that, keep doing that and picking apart on the outside when you've got those tall receivers for Belmont.
Here's Wilder under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to look to go to the air again. He'll get hit as he throws. That one's floating around and will be incomplete. Almost reeled that one in as Wilder was hit as he threw that ball. Great job by Will Derrick to get into the backfield. Score from elsewhere in the SAC here in the first quarter. Homestead has taken a 14-7 lead over Snyder already in the first quarter on a 91-yard kickoff return by Cam Shannon.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of points in that game tonight.
Could be real quick. You're halfway through the first quarter and 14-7 already. Could be a fun shootout in 6A. Wilder's going to take the snap. He's going to go to the air again, up to about the 50. Complete pass there to Colin Mills, the senior. Pushed out of bounds by Jordan Presley. Rather, Justin Gaston. We'll bring up 4th and 1 here at midfield, and
they're going to go.
You might as well.
I like that play design. Getting the quarterback out of the pocket on a little quick out route. Corners are giving you a little bit of cushion. Take advantage of that.
Finding some success here. We will go to 4th and 1. Wilder under center. And we got movement on the line. And that's going to be against Belmont.
Looked like 71, maybe.
Great news if you're Bishop Luers. It's going to force them to punt this ball, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to go for it here. 4th and 1 from the 48-yard line. You could go for it there, but not 4th and 7 on your own. 44.
Appear that Kobe Ortiz, the junior, is back to punt this ball, number 4. See, Gaston and Presley are back to return it. And he's going to kick it, and it's going to not roll out of bounds. Great kick. Down there by Joe Laughlin. And
just the way he drew it up.
Yeah, I think exactly what he wanted. But, again, you keep it out of the hands of Presley and Gaston. So
absolutely.
You take it, and that ball, those low punts, just deads out here on the wet, and a little bit muddy grass, and a little bit squishy, I guess would be the good word to use.
A good a word as any tonight, at least for this field.
So Luers will be as far back in their own territory as they have been. That ball on the 24-yard line. They will take over 1st and 10. Napke in the shotgun. He's got Johnson in motion. Take the snap. He's going to go to the air. He's going to look for a quick hit. And they got him very, very quickly. Great job to fight to not go down there by Janarian Moore. But nowhere to go for Luers.
Great break by that corner. I believe that's Noah Macklin.
It is, indeed, number 2.
He saw that screen and broke on it right away and made a play behind the line of scrimmage.
The all-purpose players here for Belmont. He's going to hand that ball off to Presley. He's got some room up the middle, and he'll be brought down. Looks like he will get the first down on the play, though. Out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. And it will be a first down for Jordan Presley. And that will, unofficially anyway, put him over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, terrific season. And when you got a quarterback that's thrown for over 2,500 yards, to run for 1,000 is great.
Definitely.
They're going to give it to him again here. Look up the left side. Gain about 3 on the play.
If I'm Luers, I know we have such a highly touted offense. You've got all these weapons on the outside. But what I'm looking at is this offensive line versus Belmont defensive line. The size difference is just it's definitely noticeable. So, and you've got a great back. I'm feeding him until they stop it.
Napke's going to go to the air. He's going to go to Jamek Johnson, but he overthrows that one. Incomplete there. We'll bring up 3rd down. And about 6 yards here for the Bishop Luers Knights. 3:44 remaining in the first quarter of play. We're in a deadlock. Kind of the same scenario that Belmont was in last week against Concordia. Napke's going to hand that ball off to Presley. Look at him cutting. He's going to get up, and he's going to get the first down. Fought for that one. Great job on the cuts there by Jordan Presley to get a first down for the Knights.
Super impressive run right there. Looked like he was dead from the start, but able to cut on a dime in the mud, and that's what I'm saying. Just keep feeding Presley.
Ball on the 48-yard line of the Knights, 1st and 10. Go to him again here, and he's going to get stopped and brought down. Gain of about a yard on the play for Presley. So that's what Belmont's going to have to do. They're going to have to get Presley early, because if he gets some space, not only is he quick, we've seen some of the cuts he can make and his juke move, and you don't want to give him any space at all.
Oh, that was a false start.
Yes. He's going to go deep. He's got Janarian Moore, and that's going to be pass interference.
Oh, wow. He got away with that, because from the start, 16, Nate Moore false started. He wasn't set correctly, and at the last minute he shifted, and that should have been a false start. Play been a dead, but he got away with that one. That's advantage Bishop Luers.
So big gain there for Bishop Luers without doing anything. But, you know, like you said, you take it. You take it how you can get it there. And
I'm not sure why they're spotting it all the way down there. This isn't the NFL where it's a spot foul.
Yeah. Everybody was moving that way, and just the officials appear to have gotten it right now.
If you're Luers, hey, you might as well try. See,
right?
see if the refs fall for it. But
you got him on the last one, so why not again here? Napke and Presley again in the backfield. Near side of the screen, you're going to see Cameron Hedgecock. Out wide. And they're going to go to Presley out to the left side. He's got a little bit of space, and he'll get knocked out of bounds. Gain of about 6 on the play for Jordan Presley.
Johnson again. Really, all these Luers receivers blocking so well on the outside, on the edge. Those are touchdown blocks. If you're a running back, you appreciate that a lot because, I mean, usually receivers aren't really known for their blocking, but selfless guys make those plays.
I'll hand that ball off again there. Some room to run. It looks like it's going to be close. Looks like he'll get the first down on the run. That time was Justin Gaston, giving Jordan Presley a little bit of a breather. So it's always nice when you can bring in your backup running back and get that first down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've just got a list of guys they can give the ball to that are dangerous every time. So
1st and 10 ball on the 24-yard line. He's going to hand that ball off. Presley's going to look up left. He cuts up back towards the center again, but Belmont collapses on him. He will gain about 5 on the play.
Man, he's just dancing out there. Belmont looks like they have him behind the line every single time, and he just makes one cut. He gets about 5 yards every time.
So quick and smooth. Is Jordan Presley. Class 4A, Wayne and Bishop Dwenger scoreless after the first quarter. Napke's going to quick hitter, and he's got him out to the left side, in for the touchdown for Bishop Luers. Janarian Moore there on the reception, and that's where Napke is so efficient. He throws a bullet pass as well as anybody in this area. And he can also throw the ball. I mean, he has such a wide variety. You see a lot of quarterbacks in this area, even in a quarterback-heavy year, that they throw the ball one way. And Norman Napke does not do that. And we've seen tonight a couple times those quick hitters on those bullet passes have proven successful.
Absolutely. He uses his arm well. He's got a very strong arm. He can put it on a line just like that one, but he also has got some touch and some loft on those deeper routes.
That extra point is good from Carter Drake. And Bishop Luers has scored 14 unanswered now after that early one. So taking control of this one. Belmont looking to strike back here if they can, but we're also still just in the first quarter of play. So plenty of time left here in this one. If you are the Belmont Braves trying to gain some momentum back, and they're going to have to find an answer for Jordan Presley on the ground, if possible.
Yeah, that was a beautiful drive from Luers. They mixed it up very well as far as feeding Presley on the ground, kind of getting the defense to kind of suck him up towards the line, and then got him off guard on that little quick hitter to Nate Moore for the touchdown.
For the fans watching this game in Adams County, Adams Central at the end of the first quarter leading Southwood 14-0. Battle of undefeated teams at Class 1A, the sectional final there. So a big early lead for Adams Central. That one's going to bounce right to him there at about the 20-yard line. Going to look to run it right up the gut. He's going to get out past the 40-yard line. So pretty good return there, about 20, 21 yards on the play from Dylan Andrews, just a sophomore.
Let's see if Belmont can come out and do something more than they have the last two drives. They came out obviously the first drive and went for it on fourth and came up very successful with a touchdown, and haven't really done much since. But I like those little quick passes that they started to do in the last drive. They were moving pretty well.
While they're under center, they'll hand that ball off. Got a little bit of a block there for Colin Mills, but Bishop Luers collapsed on him pretty quickly. Looks like Kamari Harris, the senior, big part of this defensive front, will make the tackle.
Gets a couple of yards out of the play. Second down and 8. Kamari Harris.
We'll bring up second down and 8 for Belmont. Jonathan Wilder presents a little bit of a different look than you see most of the time in the SAC. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks playing under center in the conference. A lot of them play out of the shotgun. He's going to go to the sideline again there. Another one of those quick hit passes out to Noah Macklin. So that's how they picked some yardage up and gained some yardage. So we'll see if they can keep that up.
If I'm Belmont, I'm going to keep doing that and then maybe drop a little double move, a little hitch and go or something later on so you can get a big one. But we've talked about it. I mean, Noah Macklin, he provides a mismatch anywhere he lines up.
Wilder on third down. He'll take the snap. He'll look to go to the air again. Same thing, right off to the side. Up to this left side to Noah Macklin. And right now that's working for Belmont, picking it apart. And Jerry Moore is letting Macklin get enough space every time. And we have a first down for Belmont. Looking to try to march this ball down the field and tie it up.
Not only is Macklin catching just about every pass for Belmont, he's coming up to the sideline and getting every play and running it right back to the huddle in every possession. That's got to take a toll on him throughout this game.
See what Wilder does this time. He's going to go there again, and they got him this time. Great penetration there by number 88 for the Bishop Luers Knights. That's Jacob Krieger, the junior.
They were going for that hitching, that little out and up. They hit it 2 times in a row and looked to try to get Nate Moore off balance here, but great blitz and great penetration from Luers.
So it will bring up second down and 15 for Belmont, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with your score, the Bishop Luers Knights 14, the Belmont Braves 7. We will take a quick break and be back with you with second quarter action. This is Indiana High School football.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Back with you here at the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 15 for Belmont. Wilder, he's going to get a little pitch out to the outside and nowhere to go.
Big hit.
Big hit there. That was Joe Laughlin on the run. Alan Jackson there on the coverage. So that ball will go right back to the original line of scrimmage. It will be 3rd and 15.
We've got a car alarm going off.
Wilder under center. Take the snap. He's going to look out to the right side here. He's going to try to get rid of it. He's got guys all over him swarming, and he'll lose about 3 yards there.
Yeah, just no time for him. It was a long developing route. here on the near side, but Luers just able to get to the quarterback quickly. I mean, that size differential it's just very noticeable, and it's going to play a factor in this game.
Absolutely. Luers going to look to wear them down. So they will kick this ball away. That one's going to go just straight on a line. Oh, almost touched there by Jamie Johnson. And we'll roll out of bounds at about the 28-yard line.
That's dangerous. I mean, that could work out pretty well for Belmont in the future if they – because Jamie Johnson's not looking for that ball. He's focused on his man. If that touches him, Belmont could get good field position on a punt.
So with 10:36 remaining here in the opening half of play, Bishop Luers will take back over. 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted on their own 27-yard line. And it's quite simple here early for Belmont anyway. Simple to say, stop Jordan Presley. Not so simple to do. Napke. He's got room. He's going to find Gaston there. He'll get out across the 30, tripped up there at about the 34-yard line. Gaston quick moving there. Braden Coward now lined up in the backfield next to Napke. Jordan Presley lined up at wide receiver there on the far side of your screen. He'll hand that ball off. He'll get the first down and then a couple yards there on the play. That's Braden Coward, the junior. Not a name that you hear called a lot, but it just shows you there's weapons after weapons after weapons.
Absolutely. He's been a great change of pace back that they brought in sometimes with Presley, obviously being a workload, taking some breaks. But Coward has came in and made a difference in a lot of games this year in the SAC.
There's a handoff there again. He'll gain some room. He's got some open field there.
Wow.
Gain of about 20 yards on the play there from Coward. And that's huge. As long as he can break off for big plays, you can still leave Presley out wide. Had 4 guys wide.
Yeah, that's dangerous. You got your best offensive weapon. You don't even need him as primary position. And you're still moving the ball.
A flag there on the play. I'll throw that ball anyway. So flag comes in there to blow that play dead. That's going to be a false start against Bishop Luers. And so we'll bring that ball back.
They're going to finally call that one. That should have been called earlier on Nate Moore as the receiver. He's just lining up. He's trying to check if he's onside or not. At the last second, he's shifting back to try to line up onside. And should have been called earlier. Finally got it called now, though.
We'll bring up 1st and 15. There's the handoff again to Coward, and that time they'll get him. I'd love to tell you who that was, but
That's it.
His number is the color mud. Joe Laughlin there on the tackle. You know, I really thought the mud would take its toll more on the white, but
right.
It's looking extra dark here on the gray of the Belmont Braves.
If your jersey's not dirty by the end of the night, he didn't play very hard.
Right. Unless you're Napke right here. His jersey looks good, and I think you want to keep it that way if you're him.
Right. He wants his offensive line to keep him clean, that's for sure.
He's going to go to the air for a short little pass there, Coward. And he's got some room. He'll keep rumbling, get out near the first down, but not quite there. Good little screen pass there from Napke. Nothing developing downfield. Gets it to Braden Coward. And I'll bring up 3rd down. About 5 yards here for the Knights. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the opening half of play. There's another handoff up the left side. Kind of runs into his own man there on the block.
I think he got it.
Pretty close. They're going to say 1st down there for Coward.
Talk about a dirty jersey. Look at Coward out there.
Very quickly.
Backfield.
He's been in for about 6 plays, and his back of his jersey is all brown now. We talk about how this field didn't look bad, but you can kind of tell the condition of it because it looks significantly worse less than a half into this game than it did early on.
Oh, yeah, just looking at that logo in the middle of the field, it's got some shades of brown in it.
Napke will hand that ball off again. Here's Coward up the right side, get a little bit of wiggle room. He'll gain about 6 on the play. See where they mark it. So you're marking maybe about 8 yards there for Coward. Good run for Braden Coward. Has done extremely well on this trip down the field for Bishop Luers. Just over 7 minutes remaining. 2nd and 2 for the Knights. Napke in the shotgun. He'll hand that ball off. It's going to be Presley looking up the left side, looking to get him. Presley just keeps fighting for being brought down there. Does not look like he got the first down.
He is tough to bring down, that's for sure, but great effort from Belmont's defense there. A little gang tackle.
Just 5'9", but a solid 185 pounds is Jordan Presley. Like you said, Sean, he's a tough tackle.
Absolutely.
Legs keep churning and keep churning. Here's Napke, 3rd down and 2 now. He'll check the play. A little bit of a hard count there from Norman Napke. Take the snap. He's going to hand that ball off to Presley, and he's going to get it and a little bit more, just spinning his way up towards the 10.
Again, he at the line of scrimmage, he's getting met with contact and just fights through it, and like you said, turns his legs and gets those extra yards for the first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 11-yard line. We'll bring up 1st and 10 for Bishop Luers. Presley's going to stay in the backfield next to Napke. They're going to hand it off to him again here, looking for him to go, and they got him that time. Great job there by the Belmont defense to not fall for the little shake move there that Presley was trying to break off. And for the first time really on this drive, they actually are able to contain the player after the first hit. We'll bring up 2nd and 12 for Bishop Luers. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the opening half of play. Belmont looking for a big stop. Napke, he's going to go to the air.
Oh, there's some confusion over here.
And he's going to spike that one. So Napke throws that ball into the ground. Nowhere to go, and he wanted to stay clean.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a screen, but you had guys running routes, some guys blocking, so a little miscommunication maybe on that play between the offensive line and the receivers.
Brings up 3rd and about 12.5 for Bishop Luers. Stop here would be critical for the Braves. A score could be troublesome. Here's Napke. He's going to go to the air again. Out to the back of the end zone. Up over the top of him.
What a catch.
That one's going to be in. There's the signal. It's a touchdown.
Wow.
For Janarian Moore. What a catch. Up over the top of the defender.
Just threw it up to him.
Yeah.
Tell him make a play for me. And
threw it up to him,
Moore
make a play.
Came down with that one very impressively.
Good defense there by Corey Miller. And, what can you do?
Right.
Just goes up the ladder behind him and makes a play. And Bishop Luers now leading this one 20-7. There's the extra point attempt. It is up. And it is good. Bishop Luers now leading 21-7 here. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. And terrific toss up there. And we've talked about it already today that Napke has so many weapons and so many ways that he throws the ball as a quarterback. And that's one where he just tells the receiver, you're going to have to do it. And Darian Moore has made some big plays already in this game and makes another one right there, just going up over the back of Corey Miller and making that grab.
Absolutely. If you're a Belmont coach there, you can't be mad at the corner on that one. He couldn't have done any better. But Nate Moore just shows his athleticism. Knapke obviously has some trust in him to make a play down the field for him, and he bailed him out for sure.
So now Belmont will look to strike here in the final 5 minutes of this half. They will get the ball to start the second half. So if you are the Braves, you would like to be within a touchdown when we get to this halftime break. That's why that touchdown for Luers was so critical. It could prove to be critical as we get going later in this game. There's Luers kick this ball away. Good kick, fielded it out at about the 18-yard line. He's got some room up to the right side.
Nice
brought
tackle.
down there. Good tackle by Justin Gaston. Return there from Colin Mills. Had some room up there on the outside if he got by Gaston there to maybe gain another 10 yards or so, but the speed of Justin Gaston playing a big role. You know, you've talked, Sean, about the difference in size as I look down there at Gabe Hendricks on this, this defensive line of Bishop Luers, 6'3", 337.
I don't think there's anybody within maybe 100 pounds. Okay, you got Josh Schleimer.
Quick ball out there to Lehrman. That one goes through his hands. Incomplete.
But still, he is 50-plus pounds anybody on Belmont's team.
Just an intimidating front there for them. And even if you look down at the back of the linebacker core and you look at Allen Jackson, you look at Kamari Harris.
All right.
Just some intimidating presence here for the Knights.
Those are guys you do not want to, you don't want to see going across the middle. You don't want to see filling a hole for you, but they're going to have to do that if they want to be successful in this game.
Weiler takes the snap. He's going to go to the air again. He's going to look for Lehrman again. That one goes over his head. Another incompletion there. So trying to work the right side of the field here in the second quarter, working the left side to Noah Macklin was successful in the first quarter several times. Now trying to get Lehrman involved, but pass is not exactly where you want him to be. And that ball can't exactly be the easiest to throw right now either.
Right. I mean, you're setting it down. I mean, even if you do replace the ball every time, it's setting down in that mud right there at about the 35-yard line. And he kind of slipped on that throw too, so we'll see.
Going back to pass again. He's going to go to the air. He's got a man. That one's going
my
to be caught.
Goodness.
What a catch.
Oh, man.
Looking to break up towards the 10.
He's going.
Down to about the 1-yard line.
My goodness.
Colin Mills. What a catch from Colin Mills.
Wow. That right there is something you see on SportsCenter, no doubt. I don't know how he caught it. Then the spin move and the run after the catch. Holy cow.
What a great job by Jamick Johnson to get back and stop him from scoring. But, wow. Mills just said to Jerry Moore, anything you can do, I can do better. And makes – it's hard to say that there was a more impressive catch than that touchdown pass we just saw.
Right.
But Colin Mills making it work there from Wilder. He's going to pitch it there, and Mills is still up, but he's going to be brought down. That's a big, big loss for a team that was just on the 1-yard line. Is going to be knocked down back to about the 11, it looks like.
That's tough. After such a big play, move backwards over 10 yards, or about 10 yards, I guess.
Great job by Krieger to get to him there, and good job by Mills to stay up on first contact, but nowhere to go. And now with 3:45 remaining here in the first half, it will be second and goal from the 11-yard line for Belmont. Weiler is going to drop back to pass. He's going to go to Macklin in the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Great play by Nate Moore on that deflection. Might have been face guarding, but they don't really call that in high school football.
Yeah, you got some Belmont fans want interference call. It was a little handsy on both ends. But at the end of the day, the ball was overthrown out the back of the end zone anyway, so it will bring up third and goal from the 11. We're going to get ourselves a timeout here by Belmont. with 3:28 to play. We're going to take this timeout with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis.
Back with you here at Belmont High School, Indiana High School football sectional championship in Class 3A. 3rd and goal from the 11 for Belmont. Looking to strike back in this one. Wilder, he's going to go to the air. He's got Lehrman double coverage, and that ball is going to be picked off, but I think he was out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to call it a pick.
Wow.
Great play. I think that's 20. Yeah, Ramona Anderson able to get a foot down in the back of the end zone for the interception and the touchback. Huge stop for Luers.
Yeah, hard to tell from this position where that back end zone line was. So that is a huge play there as Belmont gets that ball down to the 1 yard line and is not able to do anything with it. And with 3:21 remaining in the half, you give that ball back to Luers, and they are capable of big gains. Napke in the shotgun. He'll hand that ball off, and it's Presley, and he's got some room, rumbling out to about the 30-yard line. Here's Jordan Presley. Scores from elsewhere in the SAC. Homestead leading Snyder 21-14. 4 minutes left in the opening half of that one. And just at halftime, the Wayne Generals have taken a 7-0 lead over Bishop Dwenger on a Darius Alexander touchdown. Why not? Give it to him.
Love to hear it.
Napke, he's going to roll out to the right. He's got Johnson, and he will drop that football. Great pass there by Norman Napke, and just in and out of the hands of Jay McJohnson. Here's a fun score for you in Class 4A. Northwood 6, Angola 2.
Interesting. Right, what are we playing?
Napke, he'll hand that ball off again. Presley's got some run out to the left side. That explosive speed, they'll bring him down at about the 36-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd down. And about four the Knights. Clock ticking down to about 2.5 minutes here left in the second quarter.
That little delay they run with Presley just works so well because they're getting those ends off the edge up the field, and he's just going right underneath them.
Napke looking to go deep. He has a man. He'll overthrow Johnson there. Trying to get rid of that ball, feeling the pressure.
That's a big stop for Belmont. You got to punt it away if you're Luers because you can't risk giving them such good field position with 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
Absolutely. So get a chance to try to come back here again. Another chance for Belmont to try to score before the half.
I don't understand what those are. So if he was looking at those, it looks like he's in.
That is kind of funny.
Here's the punt. It's a good one.
Nice punt.
Fielded about the 35-yard line. He's got some room out about the 50.
Oh.
He's going to keep going. He's on his feet. Out down to about the 34-yard line there. It's Colin Mills.
Man, he is a playmaker.
Great job by Colin Mills to pick up big yardage, and with just under 2 minutes to go, gives Belmont good field position to start this drive.
That's a net of about 8 yards on that punt by Luers there, and great field position here for the Braves. Try to score one before the half ends.
The only other sectional championship game in the area after the first quarter, Bluffton trailing Bremen 7-0. Trying to stay in that one. Here's Wilder under center. So quick strike to the air.
Nice
He'll
catch.
find Lehrman out to the side. He'll gain about 6 yards, 5-6 yards there. Maybe as many as 7. Oh, they're going to keep going.
Wow.
8. Looks like this is going to mark it down to about an 8-yard gain.
Good body control from Lehrman. Must have been able to stay in bounds and get some yak after he caught that ball.
I'm going to say 2nd and 1 is what I want to say. So good quick strike there. And you get the ball in bounds, so you stop the clock. Here we go again. He's going to look to Lehrman again. Gets rid of as he gets hit. And it's going to be incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd and we'll call it 1.5 for Belmont. Definitely want to come away with some points here. I'm not sure. Not familiar enough with Belmont to know if they have a kicking game that will be successful. So we're going to get a timeout there for the Braves. Minute 50 left in the first half. We will take a quick break with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Back with you here, Class 3A Sectional 28 Championship game. Belmont facing 3rd and 1. There's Wilder diving forward. He will get it.
Nice.
And a first down for Belmont.
Nice play design there. I mean, nobody's covering you over center, so you might as well take it right up there and pick up 1.5 yards, 2 yards, all you need.
So we'll bring up 1st and 10, about 1.5 minutes here for Belmont. They have 1 timeout remaining in this half, and will receive a kickoff to start the second half. This is an important play for the Braves.
Got to give Macklin a shot here.
They're going to hand that ball off up the right side, but he can't get out of it. Yeah, he'll get thrown out of bounds there.
Kind of got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he did. Spun through that tackle as much as he could there. Colin Mills, Mr. Do-It-All here early offensively for Belmont. He'll gain 5 yards on the play, but more importantly, he gets out of bounds and stops that clock. 2nd and 5, ball on the 19. And if you're Belmont here on 2nd down, do you take a shot at the end zone right here?
I'm going up top to Macklin. I mean, he hasn't done you wrong thus far in this game. 1-on-1.
He's got to get rid of that ball.
Got to get rid of it.
He does very quickly there. That one's going to be incomplete. So now it brings up 3rd and 5 for Belmont.
That's a smart play by Wilder. I mean, can't take that sack there. That's the last thing you can do. But got it away to survive another down. 3rd and 5.
So now 3rd and 5, you guess would be to pick up that first down and not worry about the end zone. You do have another timeout here and 1 minute to play, so there is time for Belmont.
One of those little quick hitches or quick outs that they've been hitting so well thus far, maybe. It's a good call. I mean, these corners are playing pretty soft on the outside.
Macklin on the far side. Heavy coverage over here for Lehrman. Wilder's going to go. He's going to look for Macklin in the end zone. That's catchable.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to be ruled incomplete.
Great play by Moore. Or is that Johnson?
Looks like Johnson back there.
Johnson just punched it right out of his hands. The ball was a little bit of a duck, but gave him a chance, and that's all you can ask if you're Belmont.
Will be 4th down, and Belmont is going to kick this ball.
Is that Cole Razzo?
Looks like it there, number 7. About 36-yard field goal attempt here.
Gotta snap it.
And they're going to call a timeout there just before the play clock expires. And we'll take a quick one with them. Indiana High School football, SummitCitySports.com.
A running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
That's all you need.
His best kick, but it still went through.
Yeah, that's all you need.
He's got enough leg.
No style points.
Those are
We're
overrated.
back with you here at Belmont High School. 4th down and 5.
Oh, they're going to go for it.
And yes, Belmont has changed the play, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Wilder is going to take the snap. He's going to look for Macklin. He's got to get rid of that ball. And he's not gonna, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 21. That's Kamari Harris, the senior. And so Belmont gets down in the red zone 2 times here late in the second quarter and come up empty again.
That's tough. He just couldn't get enough separation to try to get that ball off. I know he wanted to try to get it away, but Kamari Harris was all over it from the jump.
So Bishop Luers will take over here, 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line with 54.9 seconds left on the clock. And be interested to see if you're Luers, if you try to strike here or if you just run this ball and run the clock. He's going to go back. Napke's going to throw this ball. He's got to Presley. And he's got some open field on that screen pass. And here's Jordan Presley out across midfield, up the right sideline, and he'll be brought down at about the 30-yard line. So that little screen pass gave Jordan Presley the room he needed, and with space, he's very, very dangerous.
Just like that, it goes from trying to run that half out to let's score right before it ends.
This is a big 40 seconds for Belmont. Napke in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He's going to go to the air again. He's got more. Oh, through his hands in the end zone.
That's a pretty ball from Kanapke. I mean, beautiful spiral. I mean, that's a little bit out of reach, but still, that was pretty. That's pretty to watch.
Arguably the best quarterback in the area this year, and there were a ton of good ones. So that's high praise. I don't know how high it is coming from me, but
he's got my vote. That's for sure. I've seen them all. I think he's just got a little bit of an edge over all the other ones.
I'll hand that ball off on the delay to Presley. He's got room. He keeps running, and that'll be good enough for a first down with 26.9 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to call timeout here. Is Bishop Luers. So we'll stay with you through this timeout as we have just 26.9 seconds remaining in the half. Luers looking to score in a very, very quick drive that could be very debilitating to this Belmont team going into the locker room.
And that's a difficult thing if you're Belmont. I mean, who do you defend? Obviously, in this kind of situation, you're normally trying to chuck it deep or throw it downfield to your receivers, but they've shown that they can just dump it off to Presley or hand it off to him, and he can pick up 30-plus. So, I mean, it is a difficult position to be in if you are the Braves here. 26 seconds is still a decent amount of time to make a play.
Bishop Luers does have a single timeout remaining in this one. They call this one, and, of course, they called one very, very early in the first quarter, trying to regroup from some early frustrations. So, Napke will be in the shotgun. He's got plenty of weapons lined up everywhere. He's going to go to the air. That's the right side. That ball is going to be incomplete.
I can't see the number. That was great defense with a flat defender. Make that catch a little difficult.
That ball was intended for Cameron Hedgecock, one of the many weapons for you. You got Hedgecock lined up on the far side of your screen, Presley in the backfield. And you got Gaston, Johnson, and Moore all lined up here on the near side of your screen.
Yeah, Hitchcock was one of those guys that stepped up huge whenever Gaston was down earlier in the season. Haven't really heard him later, but he's always
going to go there again. He goes to Gaston. Gaston has that ball inside the 10, and he'll get knocked out of bounds down. It looks like they'll mark it at the 7 or 8 yard line there. So another quick hit to Justin Gaston. And with him going out of bounds, 16.2 seconds left. We'll bring up third down for Luers. And for Luers here, you don't necessarily need to go to the end zone right here and get that first down. You got a timeout to get. Napke deep in the shotgun, though. He'll take the snap. He'll hand that ball off to Presley on the delay. Big tackle to bring him down.
Yeah, he breaks that one. That's a touchdown. Great play. I think, was that number 9 maybe for Belmont? Caden Freet. Great tackle. That was a touchdown saver.
Absolutely. And so Bishop Luers will call their final timeout. 6.7 seconds left in this half. And no timeouts left for Bishop Luers. So we'll stay here, and comes down to maybe a play. Maybe you get 2. If you look for one of those quick bullet passes from Napke. Ball on the 5 yard line. And if you're Belmont, you just got to be aware of a little bit of everything. Don't lose your man.
Right.
There's a lot of guys that can do a lot of damage.
Absolutely.
For this Luers team, and they did a great job right there of saving that touchdown.
Whatever it is that Luers ends up drawing up, it's got to be quick, like you said. I mean, one of those little quick slants again to Nate Moore earlier worked. Could be a little out route to get Knapke rolling out real quick, but whatever it is, got to be quick. Because if they don't get it, then they can still kick a field goal. I mean, their kicker's definitely got the leg. Drake has been impressive all season.
10 on the, for me? 10 seconds on the clock. On the game clock? Okay.
So the game clock will be moved up to 10 seconds here. So definitely time for Bishop Luers to get off a couple of plays, if possible. Napke in the shotgun. He's got Presley lined up with him. Moore in motion. Well, to the right side. He's wide open. Big play. Talk about a touchdown saver. And that's Colin Mills.
Man, he closed fast on that play.
Very, very fast. Moore was wide open. That was a touchdown waiting to happen, and huge for Mills. And 5.9 left here on the clock, and they're going to take another strike at the end zone. So that extra time didn't really matter too much.
No.
You would have had 2 chances anyway here. Here's Napke. He's going to go out to the backside of the end zone, and he's going to get it some more. And that one is there for the touchdown.
And when you get down the red zone, he's gone to Moore 3 times so far, and it's worked every single time. He's a tough guy to get one-on-one with, and he's proven it tonight.
And with just 1/10 of a second left on the game clock. Big touchdown pass and reception gives Luers a 20-point lead. There's the extra point. That is no good off the side of the upright. So we will get a kickoff here and a chance for one play. And
yeah, that was perfect. I mean, right before the halftime, 0.1, literally a 1/10 of a second before it ends.
Great job there by Colin Mills to save a touchdown, and then Moore gets it in the back of the other side of the end zone. Belmont fans wanted a push off on that touchdown call.
Yeah.
I'd have to see it again. But any route, the referees didn't call it, so it doesn't really matter what I think.
We could look at it again real quick.
Another quick look here. Back of the end zone. A little handsy. I don't know if I'd give that a push.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you don't want to make that call. Great play from Nate Moore.
He's very good at getting separation. We saw it there the play before, and Colin Mills just came out of nowhere to save it, but Moore had gotten the separation in the space. So kick this one, keep it on the ground. It's going to dead out right there, and little lay of that ball, and stay on his feet. Hey, out to the right side. There's just too many Luers after him here and no blockers. So
good effort.
Yeah, very good effort there by Lehrman. And that will bring us to the halftime break. The score, Bishop Luers 27, Belmont 7. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back to Belmont High School in Decatur, Indiana. We are at halftime of the Class 3A Sectional 28 Championship. The Bishop Luers Knights leading the host Belmont Braves 27-7. Belmont struck first in the first quarter on their first drive of the game on a fourth down conversion for a touchdown, and since then it's been all Bishop Luers. The Braves have had a couple of chances, especially here at the end of the second quarter, close to the end zone, and have come up empty. Sean, this has been a tale of the ground game working really strong for Luers, but then once they get some room on the ground, it's really setting up the passing game of Norm McNappy.
Absolutely. I mean, you look, like we already talked about, the size differential between the two front lines of Belmont versus Luers is giving Presley gaping holes to just tear them up. And then once they get to the red zone, you've seen Nate Moore score 3 touchdowns on 3 different kind of route concepts, a fade, a slant, and then a little corner route. But Luers their play calling right now is at the top notch. I mean, you can't go wrong with what they're doing right now. And Belmont, like you said, they've got down to the red zone at least 2 times. They just couldn't quite finish. I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit with some miscommunications up front and missing some opportunities. But Luers, you got to be impressed with their effort tonight.
Excellent first half out of Bishop Luers. Belmont comes into this game after an 0-9 regular season, 2-0 here in the postseason, and have kind of been the darlings of the postseason, the Cinderella team, and a great story. And one of those reasons why in the state of Indiana everybody gets to make the playoffs, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have teams like Belmont that can do this. And honestly, if you can't beat everybody, you shouldn't be playing for a state championship anyway. So it's great to see a team like Belmont and the run they've had here. We'll see what they can do in the second half. A couple of scores from around the area right now, and Homestead at halftime leading Snyder 28-14. I think that's a little bit of a surprise one there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Still a lot of football to be played there, and we obviously know Snyder's capable of striking fast. The other SAC score, Wayne 7-0. That game now into the third quarter, leading Bishop Dwenger. The story of that one is that Bishop Dwenger had no first downs in the first half. I just saw they got their first first down of the game in the third quarter, and that says a lot about a Wayne defense missing Tristan Purnell.
Yeah, I mean, that was their guy, leading tackler. I mean, he provided a lot of run support as well as in coverage, and that is an impressive effort. Maybe they're doing it for him, maybe a little bit motivated as long as, I mean, they lost to him in the first round, so obviously a little revenge factor playing in that game, but, I mean, you can't help but root for Wayne in that kind of environment, so.
Yeah, Wayne played a terrific game. I was out there last week watching them beat New Haven, and definitely a more poised and controlled team than they had been at other parts of the season. I had seen them outside of the SACE. Adams Central leading Southwood 31-0. A game we thought would be closer. Southwood has not lost this year. Does not look good for them tonight as Adams Central looking to remain unbeaten and moving to the regional round. And a game that was low scoring early. Angola hanging in there. Their defense stepped up. Got a stop at the goal line to end the half. They trail Northwood 18-15 going into the halftime break. So Angola hanging on right there. The winner of that Northwood-Angola game will play the winner of Wayne and Bishop Dwenger next week. And the last I saw, Bluffton was trailing Bremen 7-0. That was a score. It was a little bit ago, though, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Yeah. Here in Decatur, it has been Bishop Luers. Jordan Presley has been impressive on the ground. Has surpassed 1,000 yards rushing on the season. He did that early in the first quarter. Didn't need many. I think he needed about 43 yards to pass that on the season. He's done that. And Bishop Luers fighting. Always a dangerous team in the postseason is Bishop Luers because of the fact that they play such a tough schedule during the regular season in the SAC against these 6A teams, 5A teams. 4 teams in the SAC are either Class 5A or Class 6A. And, of course, you had Dwenger and Wayne and 4A rather. So Luers plays a very tough regular season schedule, seasons them for some of these smaller schools in Class 3A. And we're seeing a little bit of that tonight. You mentioned it, Sean. Even the disparity on the line, and that's played a huge role because of how successful Jordan Presley has been.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it, their schedule. They play a lot of those, like you said, SAC has 5A, 6A teams throughout the conference, and Luers being a 3A team, that gives them such an advantage going into the playoffs, facing these bigger, stronger teams that are used to playing the same kind of caliber teams, and that's why you see Luers making such deep playoff runs year after year. It poises them for deep playoff runs. They get their players great experience. I mean, yes, they have great athletes. You can't deny that. For a 3A team, they do get a lot of the best talent. But the fact that they play such a tough schedule makes them even better and even more dangerous heading into the postseason.
Halftime here, about 5 minutes left to go in the half. We will take another quick break, and then we will be back with you with second half action. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Back with you from Decatur, Indiana, at Belmont High School as the host Braves trail Bishop Luers 27-7 at the halftime break. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. Mentioned how successful and strong that Bishop Luers has been, and although they lead on the scoreboard Sean, you have to be impressed with some of these Braves, and we saw it early from Noah Macklin in the first quarter. The second quarter was more of a Colin Mills quarter, and they've made some big plays, both of those guys, offensively and defensively.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're all over the field for him. I mean, Macklin obviously has the only touchdown for Belmont in this game. But, yeah, you said Colin Mills just making plays in the return game. He's making plays on offense, a little bit, some jet sweeps, some quick hitters from him. And then, obviously, that pass breakup at the goal line was huge, but you got to think that might play a factor because, yes, Luers plays guys both ways, but they have the depth. If any of those guys get tired, they have those guys that can come in and still be as solid as those first-string guys. So Belmont maybe not as deep, and maybe you'll see that play a factor moving on into the second half.
And you see a lot of these Belmont players at the skill positions are seniors, Noah Macklin, Colin Mills, Aaron Lehrman. They will have Jonathan Wilder back next season, though, and he's just a junior, and he's thrown some really good balls tonight. We saw that first touchdown in the first drive to Noah Macklin. He had a great pass to Colin Mills that he went up and got, and Wilder's had a really good night. And for this Belmont team, a lot to build on into next season. You can obviously easily preach the, hey, we never give up philosophy because here you are 0-9,
right.
Come in, make some waves in the postseason. A great win last week. And to have Wilder back is going to be great for them.
Yeah, I mean, he's played great. I mean, yes, he hasn't had the most time, but that's not his fault, and he's gotten some great balls away, even in these kind of conditions because, yes, it's not raining anymore, but the field is wet, the field is muddy, that ball is getting wet every play. The center takes that snap. But, yeah, having him going into next year will be huge for them. They obviously, like you said, lost 9 games in a row, but 2 in a row here in the postseason. A lot of momentum for them heading into Wilder's senior season. Look for them to make a difference next year in the NE8 conference.
Absolutely, and a senior-laden NE8. East Noble will return a lot next year, but Leo loses a lot of players. New Haven loses a lot of players. It's going to be an interesting Northeast 8 conference next year, and Belmont could make some waves in that one. In Class 4A, Bishop Dwenger has tied up their game with Wayne 7-7. So points on the board for a team that gained just 12 yards in the first half. So some signs of life to only gain 12 yards but still be a touchdown away is big for a Bishop Dwenger team. And if you're Wayne, you got to hope that doesn't come back to bite you, that you couldn't capitalize more.
Absolutely. I mean, if that kind of game, if it keeps going the way it is, that's an advantage for Dwenger all the way. They are a defensive team. They are low scoring. They grind it out. They won the SAC based on what their defense was able to do. Wayne, they had the weapons on the outside, but I don't know if the conditions are maybe a little rough like they are here, but we'll see if they can put something together and pull off the upset against the Bishop Dwenger team who won that SEC championship this year.
Teams coming back up, warm up here as the clock ticks down to 0, and we get ready to start the second half. Score from elsewhere in the area, Bluffton trailing Bremen 21-0 at halftime. So really good season for Bluffton, one of their best in 20 years, getting to 7 wins and getting to a sectional final. A likely 2,000-yard rusher in Everett Johnson. He was expected to pass that total tonight. And they trail at the halftime break, and not looking good for Bluffton and their chance at a sectional title in Class 2A.
I know you mentioned Carmel was losing down in Indy. I know we don't really talk about the Indy teams at all, but that'd be a huge loss for them as the winner. You said the winner of Homestead and Snyder get the winner of that game, and that could be a break for either winner of that game because usually you see that lopsided score heading into that regional. But also another upset alert in Indianapolis area is Brownsburg, the number 2 team in 6A, losing 28-0 at half. So I mean, it's a very competitive year this year in high school IHSAA football. So we'll see. Anything can happen.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it in this area. Obviously, with the SAC from week 1 on, plenty of shocking games, upsets, a pretty even league. When you're looking at the SAC, and if I'm right. And I think I am. You had 9 teams with at least 2 wins in the SAC. That's pretty much unheard of. You usually have a team that loses all their games. You usually have 1 or 2 teams at 1 win, and it's really more spread out. And to have 9 teams in your 10-team conference win 2 or more games, and and threatening. There were times that it looked like Northside, who was that 2-win team, could get to 3. Played Concordia very well at the end of the season, and that's just kind of how it's been, as you said, around the entire state. And 6A could get very interesting by the end of tonight. And obviously Snyder is the name, even if this season has not been as strong as they have been in the past, still pretty young. But if Snyder doesn't come back and win that game, then Snyder's out, maybe Carmel's out.
It's wide open.
Especially on the north end of things. It could be a very interesting regional and on teams looking to get to Thanksgiving weekend and play for a state championship. Of course, we're looking to see an SAC team get there and play for the state championship. We didn't have any from the SAC last year. Woodland, the only team from the area that advanced to the state title game, losing the Class 2A state championship a year ago. So someone from the SAC looking to get back there. It could be these Bishop Luers Knights here in 3A. They definitely have significant weapons to try to make a march towards just another state title for Bishop Luers. They only got a few.
Right. I mean, they're used to it by now, right? I mean, like we mentioned earlier, I don't think we were on air, but there can't be another 3A team in the state of Indiana that has the kind of weapons that Luers possesses and the depth. I mean, yes, they might have some athletes, whatever, going D1 and stuff like that, but the depth, like number 5, Braden Coward comes in for Presley after he gets a little tired earlier in the second quarter, comes off and leads them all the way down the field. I mean, there cannot be another 3A team that has the weapons like that. So I have my eye out on Luers to make a deep playoff run this year.
They will kick the ball off here to start the second half. The deep kickoff down back to about the 11-yard line. Throwing the ball up about the 30. Oof. Big hit for Bishop Luers, and it's difficult sometimes to see the numbers. I think that was number 24.
Mills is slow to get up on that one.
Nick Berkmeyer there in on the tackle.
Big hit.
Yes, great hit there. But a good return as well for Colin Mills, getting that ball out and gain of about 20 yards on the kickoff return. We'll give Belmont possession here, 1st and 10. Ball spotted on their own 30-yard line here to start the second half. Wilder, he's going to pitch that ball, and that ball is fumbled, but recovered there on the pitch. And that is a big loss there by Laughlin. It's the field considerably on that side of the field muddy. I mean, it's muddy up ahead of us here, but really you're looking between the hashes all the way up the field until you get to this far 20-yard line, and then is just a pit.
Oh, yeah, they're right in the middle. I was just about to say they're right in the middle of that mud. That's about the 25-yard line.
25 is rough. You get up to about the 35, it's rough again. Mm-hmm. 35 on the other side of the field.
We got rain a lot the last couple of days, so the field took a beating.
They're up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line for Belmont. So they will get that lost yardage back and then some, but it will bring up 3rd down for the Braves. As you said in the first half, Sean, keeping that football clean, even if you're bringing a new one in, which they're rotating in quite frequently. Still difficult to keep that ball clean and not very slick.
Right. And, I mean, Wilder has done a great job with it. You've seen a couple throws get away from him, but so far he's dealt with it pretty well.
Wilder's going to go to the air here, looking up that right side. He's got Lehrman.
Oh.
Makes a catch out at the 40-yard line. Great catch by Lehrman. Ball hung up there, and he did a great job of seeing that one when the Luers defense did not.
Not the prettiest ball, but it got there and was on the money. So great catch from Lehrman, a little back shoulder pass. Big first down. Belmont's moving.
Zach Wood and Ramon Anderson there on the defense, and they just kind of lost that one paying attention to Lehrman, trying to double team the big man. 1st and 10 for Belmont. Ball on their own, rather on the Knights 39. He's going to go for Lehrman again. That ball is going to be incomplete. Overthrown just a little bit.
Wilder's pass intended for Lehrman, incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
We'll bring up 2nd down for Belmont here. Braves looking to get something going here to start the second half. Got down to the red zone twice at the end of the second quarter and had nothing going.
Well, thanks, Rex. We didn't know that.
There's the handoff. On the right side. He's got room out toward about the 19-yard line for Belmont.
Is that Mills?
I do believe it is indeed Colin Mills. Can't read his number. Can only guess by the towel hanging out.
Yeah, he's got the little pink towel. But great run there. Hit the hole. Wasn't the biggest hole, but he hit it hard and was able to pick up that first down for the Braves.
First and 10 Braves.
Here's Wilder under center here. Under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Weiler is going to look to throw.
The hitch and go.
He's going for Lehrman. That one's going to be overthrown. And if that ball had been thrown exactly where it needed to be, it would have been a touchdown because they had Luers fooled there just long enough.
Yeah, hit him with the little double move. They've been killing them all game on those little quick hitters. Tried it earlier on the little out nut and just didn't have enough time to get rid of it, but that one they had them. So look for them to go back to that later in the game after they hit a couple more of those quick hitches.
Wilder on second down. He's going to go to the other side. Short little pass. There, gets that ball up. Gain about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
I'm not sure if Wilder saw that defender or not, but if he did, I mean, that was an impressive throw. He fit it right through that tight window for about a 6-yard gain.
Ball going to Colin Mills there. We've seen him run the ball. We've seen him do a lot of stuff. Gets just a nice pass there. Brings up 3rd and 4.5. Here's Wilder. He'll hand that ball off to Mills. Looking at some space, and he has really nowhere to go there. Got a gain of maybe 2 on the play for Colin Mills, and it'll bring up 4th down again for Belmont.
I think if you're Belmont, you got to go for it here. I know it's 20 points, but 20 points can turn into 40 real quick facing a Luers team. So you got to score whenever you can and score touchdowns. You can't trade field goals for touchdowns if you're down 20.
We'll bring up 4th and 3. Play clock under 5 here.
Oh.
And fumbles the snap. He's going to try to get rid of it up across there in the midfield, and he looks like he will be short of the first down. So the ball just kind of squirted out there on the snap, and nothing going again for Belmont on the Wilder keeper.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't really know what that play could have done, but because the snap and the little handoff was bobbled, it kind of just killed it from the start.
No, here at Summit City Sports, we primarily cover the football teams in the Summit City, but have some Adams County fans, I'm sure, watching in tonight. And if your team's out, I suggest that next week you go and try to find Adams Central and watch them. They are a tough team. Now, there's a fumble there, and he's going to have to jump on it there. Back to about the 3-yard line is where Napke's going to have to fall on that. But the Adams Central Jets, they now lead Southwood 38-0.
Jeez.
I'm not sure, Sean, if you've ever seen Logan Macklin play for Adams Central, but he's a hoss back there. And there's a handoff up the left side. That's Jordan Presley. He's going to spin out to about the 7-yard line. Get some of those yardage back there from the fumble, and we'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Knights. Ball marked on the 7-yard line, so still back deep in their own territory here.
Yeah, you mentioned the AC Jets. I mean, I've only seen the scores. It's just been funny to watch how much they've been blowing out teams. Makes you see if they can do something. Obviously, they're playing well thus far.
Napke goes to the air looking for Gaston. That ball's incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down. So Luers will have to punt this ball away from their own 7-yard line.
Should give Belmont good field position.
Mills will be back to return the punt. He's back at about the 35-yard line.
They're coming for it. Oh.
Mills will let that one bounce, and that one bounces better than any ball we've seen bounce on that turf tonight. Back to about the 43-yard line, so still pretty good field position for Belmont on the Bishop Luers side of midfield. Still 27-7 in this one, 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Belmont has gotten down inside the Bishop Luers 23 separate times. Between the second and third quarter, they've not been able to produce any points. They'll have another chance at it here. From Luers 43, it's Wilder under center. He'll take the snap, he'll hand that ball off, and he'll be hit by a gaggle of Luers Knights, but will gain about 3 yards there with forward progress before being drugged backwards. That is Joe Laughlin on the carry for Belmont.
28-21, Homestead. 28-21.
Homestead now leading Snyder 28-21 in Class 6A action. The Panthers trying to mount a comeback in that one after falling behind at halftime. 2nd and 8 here for Wilder. He's going to go to the air. He's going to find Macklin up there, and he's going to get the first down. Good quick pass there from the junior Wilder.
Yeah, he took a hit on that one too. I think that might have been Jackson with the pressure. But Wilder with the pressure in his face completed the pass for the first down.
Good job by Macklin to go down and get that one. Sliding across the turf. There's the handoff. He's got a hole there, a little bit of room to run for Colin Mills. So he will gain about 6 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down for Belmont.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
Wilder under center. Take the snap. Pitch it up to the right side. He's got a little bit of a hole. Going to get close to the first down. See where they spot this ball. It's going to be about a yard short there on the pitch from Laughlin. Gain of a couple yards on the play. Class 4A action at the end of the third quarter. Wayne and Dwenger still tied at 7. Wayne, though, in deep in Dwenger territory. Looking to score to start the fourth quarter and take the lead in that game that's become somewhat of a rivalry. Here's Wilder. He'll hand that ball off to Mills. He's going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage, it looks like. On 3rd down and 1. So now another 4th down here for Belmont. They've been in this situation several times. First quarter, first drive of the game, facing 4th down. And the pass to Noah Macklin for the touchdown was Belmont's only score of this game. We've seen Wilder keep it.
So yeah, I was going to call for that little QB sneak up the gut, but it looks like they put big 79 Hendricks right on the center, so
yeah,
maybe not a good idea.
Go back, he's going to hand that ball off, and he gets hit, and I don't think they got it. And that is another big 4th down stop for the Bishop Luers Knights.
Carries the ball.
Laughlin stop there up the gut, like you said, Sean. Just big up the gut. Gabe Hendricks.
3-yard line. And
Big 6'3", 337. Jack Sweeney, number 77, is right there too, 6'6", 290.
Jeez.
Big defensive front line. Most of them flip over here to this big defensive or big offensive line as well. So that front for the Knights doing their job here. Now stopping Belmont on 4th down. Deep in the Knights territory 4 times. Here's Napke. He's going to look to go to the air. He's got pressure. He'll get rid of it. He's going to find Johnson out there on the sideline. He'll get knocked out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Nice catch from Johnson. All hands.
Very good catch. Caden Freet will knock him out of bounds. And so that will gain of about 6 yards on the play from Napke. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of this one. Time slowly ticking away from Belmont to make an impression. Here's Napke. He's going to go to the air again.
Oh,
quick slant. That one's going to be intercepted off the hands of Gaston.
Oh, he might go.
He's going to keep pushing it up the right sideline before being knocked out of bounds.
Can't tell who that is. That number 28 maybe? Oh, 18.
Okay, so number 18, Nick Ellsworth there, the sophomore. Great job there off the hands of Gaston.
You mentioned earlier about Kanapke able to rocket those in on those quick slants. Might have came back to bite him on that one, as I don't think Gaston was quite expecting it. With the slippery ball, it's a tough catch, but either way, Ellsworth came up big on the pick and a little bit of a return for him.
So now you're back inside the red zone again, inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 18 for Belmont. There's the pitch to Mills, out to the right side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get up to about the 15, 16-yard line. So they will mark it at the 16-yard line. So again, a 2 on the play for Colin Mills.
Mills, the ball carrier. Got a couple of yards on the play.
Belmont gets down inside the 20-yard line. They've not been able to do anything against this Bishop Luers defense. Looking to change their fortunes here. Wilder under center. He'll hand the ball off to Mills. Mills nowhere to go again. Gain of about a yard on the play. Big defensive front line for Bishop Luers. I think we mentioned it a time or two.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to go for Mills. He's tough as nails running that football, but nowhere to go. Class 4A, Wayne has taken a lead over Bishop Dwenger. The beginning of the fourth quarter, Brennan Young to Keyshawn Fields. Wilder, he'll take the snap. He's going to look to go to the air. He's got Lehrman, and it's going to be ruled incomplete.
Good effort from Lehrman there. I mean, he had 2 guys draped all over him. Still got a hand on it.
Yeah, great job there. And pretty good coverage there by Justin Gaston. Again, you know, as we sit on the home side, you hear more of what the home fans want. Gaston did a very good job. Had a hand on him, but didn't push. And great job by Justin Gaston to not interfere on that one. And we're going to get a timeout from Belmont as 4th down is looming. Here, back inside the 20-yard line again. We will take it with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands.
Back with you here at Belmont High School. 4th down and 7 for the Braves. There's a snap. He's going to go to the air. It looks like Macklin overthrown, knocked away by Bishop Luers. That was number 16. Moore been big on the offensive end. Gets a hand on that one. And so Belmont will turn the ball over on downs inside the 20-yard line for, I believe, the 4th time tonight.
Wilder was hit as he threw. Got away from him a little bit. Up above his receiver. Just out of his reach, but good effort. But great play on the defensive end from Luers.
Now Bishop Luers will take over here. A minute 52 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. Napke in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand that ball off. Up the right side. He's got some running room. That's going to be a 1st down. I believe that was Presley there on the run. But has certainly made it fun to see these numbers tonight. Why I feel like I should start a petition for everyone to have turf.
Oh, I know. They need it.
There's another handoff to Presley. He's going to bob and weave, and he's going to end up gaining about 4 yards before he goes out of bounds. Well, I guess he will stay in there before they take him down. So clock will keep running here.
I think these refs might be trying to get this clock moving, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Luers likely content to keeping this ball on the ground here to keep the clock running themselves, eyeing a sectional championship. Napke, he'll hand it off to Presley. He'll be hit there and brought down for about a 2-yard loss. So that Belmont defense has shown really good flashes of being able to get to Jordan Presley tonight.
Presley again, the ball carrier, brought down about the line
Just gotta.
for no gain.
It's an experience thing, you know. This Belmont team does not see a running back like Jordan Presley. There's several good running backs in the Northeast 8, but they don't run like Jordan Presley. They don't cut like Jordan Presley.
Absolutely.
A lot more of a power back league than getting finesse runners like Presley is. Here's Napke. He'll take that one. He'll hand it off again to Presley. There they get him again there, right about the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 4th down. So Freet gets to him again, and Caden Freet has been impressive tonight. Another one of those juniors. Another solid player that will be back next year for this Belmont team. And that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd period of play. 27-7. Bishop Luers leading. We will take a quick break and be back with you. Indiana High School Football, SummitCitySports.com.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University.
Back here, getting ready to start the 4th quarter of play. Bishop Luers, 12 minutes away from the sectional championship. They're facing 4th down here. They're going to have to punt the ball away. Good punted ball. Going to bounce out past the 40-yard line here. There will be no return from Mills. And Belmont will take over 1st and 10 with 11:51 remaining in this game.
39-yard line of Belmont. The Braves will take over there. 1st and 10.
Bishop Luers looking to repeat as sectional champions. Team full of history. And like we mentioned earlier, they got a few banners hanging up in their gym from their football team. At least one retired jersey. There's this guy named Jalen Smith that plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Wait,
Came
who?
out. Yeah,
That's
I don't know
right.
if you ever heard of him or not. If you're around here, you definitely have, and a lot of people from not around here have heard as well of Jalen Smith. There's a handoff, and he is stuffed basically where he got that ball. Bishop Luers trying to end this one with a bang.
They're just imposing their will right now on Belmont. I mean, you knew like eventually maybe it was going to happen. Just the sheer strength, athleticism, and size that Luers possesses over the Braves. And, I mean, it is the fourth quarter. They kind of grinded them out throughout this game, and Belmont has fought hard. Give them a lot of credit. They got a lot of guys going both ways. But you're seeing a little bit of that fatigue hitting them.
It's one of those things, Sean, that we don't get to see a lot of Northeast 8 action. As Wilder's flushed out of the pocket, he's going to get rid of that ball. Almost picked off, though. Intended for Joe Laughlin. But we get to see a lot of Northeast 8 teams play during the regular season. You watch this team, know what they did last week, and you watch them this week, it's hard to believe that they were 0-9 in the regular season. They do look like a pretty quality football team.
Absolutely. I mean, NE8 must have been a very competitive league as well as SAC, so you see an 0-9 team and the only team left in their conference at a sectional title matchup. So they fought hard to get here, and they're still fighting hard tonight.
Absolutely. Class 6A action. Snyder has come back to tie their game with Homestead late in the third quarter. So interesting game out there at Homestead. Here's Wilder. He's going to throw that one deep.
Oh,
and picked off by Joe Derrick. What a play on that ball by Derrick. That ball intended for Noah Macklin. He just chucked that one up there. I thought Macklin had it. He did not, but Joe Derrick did. Joe Derrick with the interception for Bishop Luers. Hey, let's talk about another name that we don't talk about much. Let's talk about 5'5" junior Joe Derrick.
He never gave up on that ball. I mean,
out there against 6'4" Noah Macklin.
Yeah.
And fought for every inch, and Bishop Luers will take back over here.
That's almost a foot disadvantage, and he came down with that ball. What a play from Derrick there. Never giving up on that ball.
10:55 remaining in this ball game. Bishop Luers 1st and 10 from their own 32. Napke will take it. He'll hand that ball off to Presley, and nowhere to go for Presley as Dylan Andrews, a sophomore, gets to him. So we talked about Wilder. A lot of these Belmont Braves that you're hearing their names over and over again are younger, you know. Dylan Andrews comes in there. He's made some plays tonight. Joe Laughlin we've seen on both sides of the ball. Caden Freet. So a good future for this Belmont team, still fairly young, despite the fact that the majority of their skill position players that we talked about tonight are seniors.
Yeah, Coach Ballard's got to be happy with what he's got coming back and the way they've played here late in the season.
Napke's pass will be incomplete, and you wonder if you are Coach Lindsay how long you're going to keep Napke, Gaston, Presley, and some of these more important offensive weapons in this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is their last drive. Maybe one more after this, but there's just no sense in having the guy injured, especially when it's muddy and you're not quite sure of the footing. So,
kudos to Napke for remaining in pristine condition with his jersey back there, though.
I know. It looks like he's still in warm-ups.
Another quick one to Moore is going to be incomplete. Almost picked off there, actually, on the ground.
I want to know how Moore. Look at Moore's jersey. He's still pretty wide himself, and he scored 3 touchdowns tonight.
That's because nobody touches him.
Can't really touch him, yeah.
Because he's getting open. They're not tackling him. He's getting the ball, and they're not tackling him. So it will bring up 4th down for the Knights, and they will have to punt this one away here in the fourth quarter, just over 10 minutes remaining. The punt, it'll be Napke to punt that one away. That one's got a decent roll to it and roll back to about the Belmont 45-yard line here. Class 4A action. Bishop Dwenger facing 4th and 3 with 6 minutes to go, trailing by 6 in that one. They are deep in Wayne territory. That one looks like it's going to come down to the wire. As you mentioned, Sean, could come down to a missed Wayne extra point. They've struggled with that all year.
Yeah. Could come back to hurt them, but Wayne playing very impressively on the defensive end of things without their leading tackler on the season. I am impressed. I want to see some of the highlights after tonight, but I'm impressed, no doubt.
Wilder takes back over again. This ball ping-ponging back and forth here in the opening minutes of the fourth quarter. Wilder will go to the air. He's got Macklin. That one's hauled in for a catch. Great
Nice
job by
catch.
Macklin there in double coverage.
Took a big hit from Gaston, too, but managed to hold on to that for the first down. Macklin not giving up, fighting hard throughout this game to the end.
First down here for Belmont in the fourth quarter. Dwinger did convert that fourth down, by the way. They have first and goal at the 7-yard line. That one off to the side there to Mills. He'll get out across the 40 and then some, so about a 5-yard pickup there for Colin Mills. Those quick little swing passes there from Wilder have been successful tonight for Belmont. Like you said earlier, though, Sean, it's just a matter of after a while that begins to weigh on this team. Most of these guys play on both sides of the ball. You can tell that because nearly everyone on the Belmont sideline is 100% clean.
Yeah.
So, and the guys on the field are just caked in mud. So, tough, gritty team. Wilder off to the side again there. He'll find Macklin again. And that one's going to be close to the first down. Looks like they'll be about a yard short of another first down.
Yeah, you can't fault Coach Ballard. Let your players play. The guys that can make a difference on both sides. Let them play and take you to all the way. So can't fault him for that. I mean, yes, it's going to take some toll on their fatigue, but they're playing well regardless.
Just down the road from us here in Decatur in Monroe, Adams Central has won their Class 1A sectional championship 38-0 over Southwood. Adams Central Flying Jets will advance to the next round with their high-powered offense.
First down.
And I think we're going to get a first down here. Not really sure. Maybe some confusion about where the ball was spotted. Conversation. Angola now leading Northwood in Class 4A 27-26.
That'd be a big game for them to win.
Huge, and they are going to give this a first down here for Belmont. Rolling close to 9 minutes to play in this one. Wilder's going to look to get rid of it again. Over the sideline, that ball is tipped and will fall incomplete. Looking for Lehrman. Bishop Dwinger has scored. One of the Titmans. Surprise, surprise. Vinny Titman on the touchdown pass from Brennan Lytle. And Bishop Dwinger now leading Wayne 14-13 with under 5 minutes to play. That extra point that Wayne missed could be very interesting in Class 4A. As is that Angola game, which is huge against a very tough Northwood team. Angola now leading that one by one late, too. Close games in Class 4A. Wilder, he'll pitch that one out to the left side and nowhere to go for Dylan Andrews.
Like you mentioned.
Not Dylan Andrews on that one, Matthew Morris.
Like you mentioned, I mean, you'd hate to see a PAT end this team season. You'd hate to see that, but I mean, in the IHSAA playoffs, the complete teams make it the farthest. So I mean, you got to work all aspects of the game, and that's why I mean the Dwenger team consistently makes it deep into the playoffs because they work all facets of the game. And I mean, Wayne, obviously they still have plenty of time to make it, but that PAT could, like you said, is going to come back to hurt them.
It's a tough one, and it's been kind of an Achilles all year for Wayne. It hasn't really hurt them much yet, but he's going to go to the air. He's got Lehrman. That ball is going to be knocked up in the air and knocked away incomplete. Double, nearly triple coverage on Lehrman deep. And Wilder's pass will go incomplete. So another fourth down here for Belmont. facing 4th and 15 ball on the Bishop Luers 37, just over 8 minutes remaining in this one.
4th and 15, I mean, you're going for it, but I don't really know what the play call is going to be on 4th and 15. Throw it up to Macklin?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that's your best bet. Or Lamron, yeah.
Lamron, let Mills make a play. Why not?
Oh, got to get it.
Oh, he's not going to get rid of it. He's going to be brought down there at about the 45-yard line. That's number 21, Kamari Harris, the senior linebacker. He'll make the sack, and with 8 minutes to go, Bishop Luers will take back over on downs again.
The two senior leaders for Luers there on defensive end, Kamari Harris and Alan Jackson. I mean, what better way to cap off that 4th down than both of them being in the middle of the action, bringing down the quarterback.
Still early in the 4th quarter in Class 6A, but Homestead has retaken the lead over Snyder, 35-28. So good games coming out on the wire. You can see both of those on SummitCitySports.com. He's going to hand that ball off. That's going to go to number 5, Braden Coward. We saw him early. He'll gain about a yard or two.
Yeah, I would doubt if we see Presley back in this game.
Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised that we still have Napke out there.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Jamek Johnson. I mean, Presley is actually lined up here on the near side of the screen as a receiver.
Oh, he's in the slot. Wow.
Next to Moore. So you still do see their primary offensive weapons out there. Hedgecock, Presley, Johnson, and Moore all lined up with Coward in the backfield. So this could be the last time. And there's Coward. He's going to break free for the first down. So great running here from Braden Coward. We saw some of it in the first half, seeing more of it here. As Luers keeps rolling here. Clock running down to about 7 minutes, 15 seconds. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Bishop Luers on the Belmont 45. Napke will stay in the shotgun.
They're milking it all the way down.
Yeah, they are. Keeping this clock running. He'll hand that ball off again to Coward. He'll gain about 3 on the play. The Luers will continue to run this clock down now inside 7 minutes. Luers taking as much time off the clock every play as they can. Zeroing in on their 23rd sectional championship. That's only a couple. Napke in the shotgun. He's going to throw this one. He's going to go deep. He's going to look for more again. And that ball is intercepted. Great interception. We've seen some great grabs, and he's coming down up a little gingerly there. And that, I think it was Macklin. It was indeed Noah Macklin there with the interception. That's about the 3rd really nice catch in coverage that we've seen tonight. We've seen a couple of catches, and then that interception just going up over the top of Moore, almost like Moore did a defender earlier for a touchdown.
A little payback, maybe.
Noah Macklin goes up, and I have been very, very impressed with Noah Macklin tonight. Belmont will take over 1st and 10. Ball on their own 9-yard line. Hand that ball off. Gain of about 5 on the play. Mills on the run there, so. Sorry, Laughlin there, the ball carrier for Belmont. Under 6 minutes to go here. It'll be interesting to see what we see from Belmont. Wow, there he's going to keep that one. Still juking around there. Looks like we're going to get a first down from Wilder.
Jonathan Wilder keeps on the option, gets it out to the 25-yard
So
line. Good for Belmont. First down. Zach Wood with the tackle.
Belmont still trying to move this ball down the field.
Wayne driving, looks like, on the Dwenger 32 with under 3 minutes to go. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're watching it.
I got it on here. SummitCitySports.com. You got a little bit of everything.
There you go.
So here's Wilder. He's under center. I'll take that one. Hand it off again. No, sorry. Keeps it. We'll pitch it out to the right side. Terminals on the right side. First down and then some for the Belmont Braves. So nice little play there by Jonathan Wilder. Fooled me even.
Yeah, that was a nice play. A little triple option.
Like out to Mills there on the right side. Colin Mills playing a very solid game on both sides of the ball.
He's got to have over 100 yards all purpose.
Yeah, and it's been fantastic. We saw that pass breakup in the first half down towards the end zone.
We're going to do it again.
Again, that ball is going to get away from him there, and they're going to say he was down. That one looked like Matthew Morris, maybe.
Pitch to Morris hits the turf and is down.
So, clock now running under 5 minutes here. There's an official timeout here. There, trying to clean that ball off. You're right in the middle of the sloppiest part of the side of the field.
4-4-0. Okay.
So a little change of the clock there, and the first and 10, or sorry, not first and 10, second and 15. Here's Wilder.
Oh, he's got a man.
He's wide open. It's Mills.
That's a touchdown.
And he's going to go to the house. Wilder to Colin Mills for the touchdown. And a great game from Colin Mills. We just mentioned it. And he adds to it there as Belmont will put some more points on the clock. Make this a 27-13 game. Just under 4.5 minutes to play. Very well thrown ball. Good read of the field there by Wilder to find Mills. Beat his man, and just a little pitch and catch, and we've seen that from Wilder on both of his touchdown passes. Just puts it into his receiver's hand. The extra point attempt from Cole Rezo is up, and it is good. And that makes this contest 27-14. And so we haven't seen it in this half, but now we're going to see what they do on a kickoff.
Got to go back to that. Either a sky kick or maybe put it on the ground. Get a little, put it in the slot. Hard to handle for these frontline guys of Luers. Happy to see Colin Mills score on that play because he's just played so well all night. He deserves that touchdown.
Absolutely has worked incredibly hard all night long. Tremendous job there on getting away from his defender. So 4:23 to play. Bishop Luers will get the ball back. Trying to run more time off the clock and look for their second straight sectional championship, if there's any more room in the trophy case, over Bishop Luers.
Got through the first line, just put a little too much on it, and Luers was able to fall on that one and give them the ball with 4:21 to go here at their own 43.
Sean, in Class 4A, I think that you were right because Bishop Dwinger just picked off Wayne in the end zone with under 2 minutes to go. And now the Saints have control of the ball, 1:54 to play, and Wayne has no timeouts left.
That's game. That's huge.
That is a huge interception. I couldn't tell who it was that made the interception for Bishop Dwinger.
That's their defense, though. They've been there for them all year, and it's not surprising that they seal their sectional championship.
There's Napke holding the ball off again to Presley. He'll gain about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Very, very surprising. We do have a timeout on the play. From Belmont there. Very surprising that we are seeing the Bishop Luers first team still in this game.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's only a 2-score game, but at the same time, you kind of have the game in wraps as far as you run the clock out. You can take 2 to 3 minutes off the clock just on this drive alone, as Belmont only has 1 timeout left. But, I mean, Kyle Lindsay, I'm not going to doubt him. So
4:14 remaining in this one here in Decatur. Host Belmont has shown really good flashes in this game and has had a terrific postseason. Luers has proved to just have a weapon or two too many here tonight. Napke in the shotgun. He'll take it. And that ball off to Presley. He'll bounce around out to the left side. He's got the first down and then some for Jordan Presley, and I think he stayed in bounds, which would be the goal for Luers here, to keep running the clock as much as they can.
Yeah, smart play from Presley as he was able to. Yeah, he could have gone outside and just got some more yards, but took the contact and stayed in to run this clock out.
Snyder Homestead now knotted back up at 35. In the fourth quarter, about 9 minutes to play in Class 6A. Shootout of a couple SAC teams. The snap and the handoff. Good cut movement there by Presley. And we will get another timeout here from Belmont. We will take this timeout with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Back at you here from Belmont High School in Decatur, Indiana. Luers moving the ball down the field here still slowly. 3.5 minutes to play. Bishop Luers leading this game 27-14. Another handoff, and that's going to be, looks like good enough for a first down or close. See where they spot this ball for the Knights. Looks like they're going to spot it just short.
About a half a yard.
Bring up third down and short for the Knights. Clock under 3 minutes now. I'm going to let this play clock run all the way down. Here's Napke. He'll hand that ball off again, and great job by Belmont to get to him in the backfield. And we'll force a fourth down for Bishop Luers.
Belmont brought the kitchen sink. I think the only person that didn't blitz was the corner on the bottom of the screen. I think that's Macklin, but they knew it was going to be a run, and they played it like that.
Will be Laughlin with the tackle officially. In Class 4A, it is now final. Bishop Dwenger 14, Wayne 13. And the Saints winning another sectional championship. Wayne coming so close to getting back that first game of the season. Playing good. Extra point. That's a tough way.
That's got to sting, for sure.
It's going to be tough, and we're going to have another timeout. This is going to be a timeout against Bishop Luers, and we will take it with them. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
A running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Back with you from Belmont High School here in Decatur. 27-14 is the score. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this game. Bishop Luers facing 4th and 3 with a 13-point lead, and they are going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Trying to put this game away. The reverse out to the right side, and he's got the first down and then some.
Wow. Beautiful play there. Great blocking on the edge.
Jamie Johnson there on the reverse. And that's big for Luers, gets that first down. And
that might do it right there.
Yeah, close to it. And Gola still leading Northwood in Class 4A. The winner of that will get Bishop Dwenger next week. Know that in Class 6A, Homestead and Snyder slugging out. The winner of that will get the winner of Carmel and Lafayette Jeff. Carmel currently in that one. Napke will take a knee. And now it's all kind of mathematic here in Decatur.
I think they're going to have to take one more, and that should do it. But give Belmont a lot of credit. They fought hard all the way to the end. Making it a 13-point game, that's got to be the closest game Luers has faced thus far in the playoffs. And Belmont, like you said, 0-9 in the regular season, won their first 2 playoff games and fought hard all the way to the end in the sectional championship against a great Luers team.
Very good outing here tonight from Belmont. A lot of really good things. Got close to scoring many, many times. Napke will take a knee.
They're going to have to do one more with like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Napke will have to take one more, and he'll take it there. And that'll wrap it up in Bishop Luers. Back-to-back sectional championships with a win tonight here at Belmont High School. The 23rd sectional championship in the history of their program. This one is final. We are going to take one more timeout, then we will come back to wrap things up here from Decatur. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
We're back one more time from Decatur, Indiana, here at Belmont High School. The Bishop Luers Knights are your Class 3A Sectional 28 champions with a 27-14 win tonight against the Belmont Braves. Excellent postseason run for Belmont, 0-9 in the regular season, winning 2 games to get to this championship and putting up a good fight tonight against Bishop Luers.
Oh, sorry.
As Belmont Athletic Director Dale Manus presents the Sectional Championship Trophy.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. So we close out here, and Bishop Luers celebrates this sectional championship. Sean, any closing thoughts?
I mean, obviously Luers played a great game tonight. Great game plan from Coach Kyle Lindsay. Grinded it out, imposed their will throughout the game, but I just got to give a hats off to Belmont Braves. Yes, they've had a tough season, but they fought all the way to the end. They won their last 2 playoff games and then fell to the eventual, possibly a state championship caliber team in the Bishop Luers Knights. And like I said, I just got to give a lot of credit to the Belmont Braves here tonight. In front of their home crowd, they performed great.
That wraps up the sectional round of action. Make sure you check back at SummitCitySports.com next Friday for regional action. We know we have Bishop Luers playing, we know we have Bishop Dwinger playing, and we'll have the winner of Homestead and Snyder playing that one in the fourth quarter. Snyder actually just took the lead back in that one, so back in the fourth game in 6A. So those 3 SAC teams will continue to play next week in regional action, and stay tuned to Summit City Sports for all of your coverage here in the next week. High school basketball coverage starting this weekend on SummitCitySports.com. We got girls action coming up tomorrow. So make sure you click on SummitCitySports.com on the video link. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter for all of those games. For Sean Boswell, I'm Dan Vance. Your final, Bishop Luers 27, Belmont 14. This is Indiana High School football on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.